Imagine waking up every morning with a clear vision, a sense of purpose, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Success, however you define it, anchors so much of our energy, shaping not just our days but the very way we live. Yet the one constant challenge that even the brightest minds face is time. No matter how sharp our ideas, how boundless our ambition, or how meticulous our plans, time remains stubbornly finite. It's not just limited, it's often our greatest hurdle. So, the real question becomes, how do we conquer it? How do we turn this immovable constant into a tool for extraordinary results? The secret lies in time mastery, a skill that sets apart the world's most successful individuals. It's not about squeezing every last drop out of the clock, but about understanding its rhythm and using it to amplify productivity. Think about this. The most accomplished people don't just work harder, they work smarter. They accomplish more in a day, a year, a lifetime, not because they have more hours, but because they know how to leverage each one to its fullest potential. Take this idea and let it simmer. Being highly productive isn't just a professional edge, it's a lifestyle. It's the ability to achieve at a high level without succumbing to burnout. When you learn to master time, what once seemed impossible becomes routine. You can achieve in a fraction of the time what others struggle to complete in years. The gap between potential and reality narrows. And with every step, success feels not just attainable, but inevitable. So, how does one begin? First, recognize that productivity hinges on a single principle: effectiveness. Let's break it down with a simple yet transformative concept: prioritization. Every day brings a barrage of tasks, from the trivial to the vital, each demanding attention. But not all tasks are created equal. By categorizing them based on importance and urgency, you can begin to map your priorities. Think of this as creating a matrix for quadrants that divide your to-do list into urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. The tasks that are both urgent and important demand immediate focus. These are your lifeblood, the work that moves the needle and cannot wait. But here's where it gets interesting. Tasks that are urgent but not important often dominate our schedules, pulling us into a vortex of stress without meaningful results. These are the tasks you should delegate or handle quickly and efficiently if delegation isn't an option. Then come the important but not urgent tasks, the long-term goals, the foundational work that often gets neglected because it doesn't scream for attention. Delay these too long, and you'll find yourself perpetually firefighting, never building. Finally, there are the tasks that are neither urgent nor important. These, let them sit at the bottom of the list. Often, they're distractions disguised as productivity, and many can be eliminated altogether. But here's the catch. Instinct doesn't always align with logic. Left unchecked, we gravitate toward tasks that are enjoyable but inconsequential, or urgent but trivial. It's human nature, but it's also a trap, a time sink that robs us of the chance to make real progress. Mastering time requires discipline and the courage to resist those instinctual pulls in favor of deliberate, strategic action. Another game changer in the quest for time mastery is identifying and eliminating what we call time thieves. These are the subtle, often unexpected intrusions that derail your focus and siphon away precious minutes. Picture this. You're deep in the zone, tackling an important project, when a colleague interrupts with idle chatter or an impromptu meeting derails your momentum. These aren't just annoyances. They're productivity killers. Time thieves can be sneaky, disguised as necessary or even urgent, but their true cost lies in the disruption they cause. Refocusing after an interruption isn't instantaneous. It's a process, and every disruption compounds the loss. The solution? Awareness and proactive boundaries. For instance, set clear signals that indicate when you're not to be disturbed, or politely excuse yourself from meetings that don't align with your priorities. At first, these boundaries might feel uncomfortable. You might worry about seeming rude or uncooperative. But here's the truth. Prioritizing your time isn't selfish, it's essential. Productivity thrives on clarity and focus, and protecting your time is the most effective way to safeguard both. Ultimately, mastering time is about aligning your actions with your values. It's about identifying the work that matters most and building your schedule around it. The result? A life where you achieve more, stress less, and move through each day with a sense of purpose and momentum. As you implement these strategies, you'll notice a shift, not just in how much you accomplish, but in how you feel about your work. The days of racing against the clock will fade, replaced by a rhythm that feels both sustainable and exhilarating. Time will no longer be an obstacle. It will be your ally, propelling you toward success with every tick of the clock. So, as you move forward, embrace this mindset. The power to master time lies within you. The tools are simple, the principles timeless. All that's left is to act, to take the insights shared today and weave them into the fabric of your life. And as you do, remember, success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about how you navigate the journey. Keep striving, keep growing, and watch as your days transform into a masterpiece of intention and accomplishment.